So under TCP/IP, we have two addressing pattern, that is IP version 4. That is a 32-bit address pattern written in binary and decimal. Then the latest we have, that is IP version 6. It is a 128-bit address pattern and it is written in hexadecimal. Have you studied these number systems?
Yes.
Definitely. Binary, decimal, octal, hexadecimal, conversions will be there like this. So whole addressing pattern, it depends upon the binary, decimal and hexadecimal formats. Have you heard about IP address?
We have heard, but not yet.
Yeah. So IP address is very important. Because for any successful communication, firstly we need a valid source address and valid destination address. You are using smartphones on daily basis
Yes.
and you are accessing the internet, then this system works on IP address. What is the point? If you have a connection from, let us say, Reliance Jio or Airtel or company, then Reliance Jio or Airtel provide an IP address to your smartphone, then it works. What is the point? So IP address is very, very important. So we will again train you on IPv4 and IPv6 addressing, both addressing patterns. Practically, we will make you the expert of IP addressing. Because if you want to work on live networks, firstly you have to prove you are the master of IP addressing. What is the point? So we will again make you the expert of IP addressing. Then next, switching technology. Switching because on the networks we have layer 2 and layer 3 switches. Switches are powerful devices. What is the point? They have their own operating system. So we have to manage, maintain and configure these layer 2 and layer 3 switches for network configuration management and implementations. What is the point? So lots of technical implementations will be there and lots of protocol suites we have to manage and configure. They are going into the layer 2 layer 3 switches like VLAN, then VTP, then spanning tree protocol used for loop addressing switching. Then we have DTP, then further we have LACP, then we have PAGP, then we have inter-VLAN routing. Then on the top we have very powerful protocols for data redundancy, that is HSRP, then VRRP, then GRBP, etc. So these are switching implementations which we have to maintain and manage into layer 2 and layer 3 switches. So this whole is coming under networks basically. What is the point? Then afterwards we have the powerful technology on top, that is known as routing. Routing means path determination. What is the point? So routing is a very powerful tool because in whole www, that is World Wide Web, that is your internet. Internet means your biggest network of the world.
Yes.
What is the point? And under www, right now we have around 22,000 network companies, also known as ISPs, Internet Service Providers. Like in India, we have Reliance Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, Tata, Idea, Samsung, etc. In Nigeria or in your country, there may be other companies.
MTN,
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah. In US continent, we have the AT&T is the biggest ISP. So these all ISPs means we have 22,000 ISPs in whole internet connectivity worldwide right now. And further, these 22,000 ISPs, they have around 4.5 lakh routers. Routers. Have you heard about routers?
Yes.
Little bit.
Yes, routers that give us internet.
Yeah. That's why I'm telling you, in the whole internet, we have 22,000 network companies. Then further, we have around 4.5 lakh routers. These are physical devices we have in their offices, NOCs and exchanges worldwide. And further, these 4.5 lakh routers, they are interconnected with each other like a web. www means World Wide Web. These 4.5 lakh routers, they are interconnected with each other like a web with the help of lakhs of physical connections. What is the point? With the help of optical fiber cables. Have you heard about optical fiber cables? No? Okay, good. The whole internet world that is connected with the help of cables. The cable is optical fiber cable.
OFC.
OFC. The short form is OFC, optical fiber cable. What is the point? So this is the exact real internet world. This is exact www. On the core, behind the scene. For whole world connectivity. 22,000 network companies, 4.5 lakh routers in their offices. What is the point? And further, these 4.5 lakh routers, they are interconnected with lakhs of optical fiber physical cables. This is real www. What is the point? So here we have a powerful technology that is known as routing. So on 4.5 lakh routers, our professionals, our engineers, they have to manage, maintain or configure routing protocols for path determination. What is the point? So this is known as a routing. So we will learn about these techniques or technologies or routing protocols implementation practically on live networks. What is the point? So up to this covers your basically network part. What is the point? Or you can say this is a syllabus of CCNA RNS, routing and switching. Because from CISCO we have 3 levels of integration certifications. The initial level, that is CCNA, that is CISCO Certified Network Associate. That is the associate level, beginner's level. Then afterwards we have second, that is professional level from CISCO, that is known as a CCNP. What is the point? Next level, CISCO Certified Network Professional, second level. And afterwards on the top we have third highest certification in networks from CISCO, that is CCIE, that is CISCO Certified Inter-Network Expert. This is the highest level certification in whole world. What is the point? But right now you have to start with CCNA RNS. So this covers your CCNA RNS. What is the point? Then afterwards on the top, after routing comes security. Now comes security basically. So on security implementations, first we will teach you about network security implementations practically. Under network security implementations, we have security policies. What is the point? Means conditions. Means what should be allowed, what should be not allowed. What should be permitted, what should be denied. So conditions comes, then means we are heading towards security field. What is the point? So according to these conditions, we have to maintain and manage security policies. Because each and every organization, they have their own security policies. What is the point? So to enforce these security policies, we need a system. That system is known as firewall. Is known as firewall. Have you heard about firewalls? Yourself? Yeah. So firewall. Now the question is, what is a firewall? So theoretical saying, firewall is a system or group of systems which check or examine the traffic between source and destination, or between two networks, or within a network. That system may be a hardware, that system may be a software, that system may be a combination of hardware and a software. That system is known as a firewall. Is it fine? Now, in whole internet connectivity worldwide, we have 3 types of firewalls. 3 types of firewalls. Initial stage, the basic firewall, that is known as application firewall. That is known as a application firewall. Second level, we have stateful firewall. We have stateful firewall. Then on the highest security level, on the top, we have stateful inspection firewall. Inspection firewall. So these 3 level firewalls we have in entire networking field. Application firewalls, they are least secure. Why? Because they provide security only on upper 3 layers of OSI model. I told you earlier, OSI is very important. You will learn maybe in next semester. What's the point? And that is the base or fundamental of networks. So every device, every application service, they work according to OSI model. So that's why I'm telling you, application firewall, they have least security level because it works only on 3 layers. Let's have layer 5 and layer 4 of OSI. What is the point? And they are the example of purely software firewalls. What is the point? And you are using these types of firewalls in your day-to-day life. Like in your laptop or computer, you have, let's say, Windows operating system. In Windows, there is an inbuilt firewall that is known as Windows firewall. Known as Windows firewall. So that Windows firewalls comes under first category of firewall, that is application firewall. What is the point? Then you are using antiviruses. So each and every antivirus, they have their inbuilt security features. So all antiviruses, they again comes under first category of firewall, that is application firewall. Even we also have some third-party softwares available on Google freely for security reasons, purposes like WatchGuard, Raptor, etc. So you can download freely and use them for your single system basically. And these third-party softwares freely available on Google, they comes under again first category of firewall, that is application firewall. Clear? But we have nothing to do with this firewall. They are single user firewall. They are not network firewalls basically. Your network firewall starts from second kind. So second level we have stateful firewall. Stateful firewall, they have medium security level. Medium security level. Means their security system is much stronger as compared to application firewall. Why? Because they provide security on layer 2, layer 3 and layer 4 of OSI model. And they are the real communication layers. What is the point? So we can manage, maintain and configure security policies according to layer 3, layer 4 and layer 2 parameters or features. We have MAC address filtration over there. We have IP address filtration over there. We have root filtration over there. We have authentication over there. We have port security management over there under these 3 layers. So this is the security system of second kind of firewall, that is stateful firewall. And these firewall are the combination of hardware and software. What is the point? We have discussed router. So we can our routers as a firewall for security purposes. We can enforce the security policies into the router. Router means hardware. Your security policy is software. Then combination of router with security policy. That becomes your second kind of firewall, that is stateful firewall. What is the point? Then on the top, at the last, we have very powerful firewall, that is stateful inspection firewall. They have high level of security, highly secure on the top. They are dedicatedly embedded for security reasons only. So these are powerful firewalls. We have like in CISCO, we have CISCO ASA firewall, that is 5500 series. These are the model numbers of the firewalls basically. And on cloud data centers, we and our team right now in Punjab state using this CISCO ASA 5540 firewall on data center implementations. And it is a very much costly firewall. One device cost you around 1 CR. Very much costly. Got the point? But we have to manage, maintain, configure, secure, troubleshoot these powerful firewalls. So we will teach you how to work practically on such powerful firewalls. Got the point? So if you want to make a career in security field, you have to start with these firewalls, and you must have the technical and practical knowledge of some concepts like what is cryptography, What is the point? Then what are the vulnerabilities? Then what are the threats? What is the point? To your data or your personal or private network. Then what are the various attacks in the field? What is the point? Then we have encryption protocols. Encryption protocols like DES, 3DES, AES. AES is the advanced encryption standard. This is we have highly secured protocol right now in whole entire network field. It comes in 3 versions: AES 128-bit, AES 192-bit, AES 256-bit. So this is the highly secured protocol we have in security field right now. Then we have ESP, we have authentication header, we have Diffie-Hellman, we have SHA, SHA 1, 2, 3, etc. So these all are very important security encryption protocols. What is the point? So we will again teach you on live or practical implementation of such protocols. Then afterwards, on security firewalls, we have to implement IDS, that is intrusion detection system. Then we have IPS, intrusion protection system. What is the point? Then we have IPsec VPNs, virtual private network. What is the point? Then we have GRE VPNs. What is the point? Then we have cyber security tools, Kali Linux. Have you heard or learned something about Kali Linux?
No.
Kali Linux operating system is very useful right now in cyber security. What is the point? Then we have various tools for cyber security purposes like Wireshark. What is the point? Nmap, forensic, resource, etc. So these are the security tools we will teach you practically on Kali Linux for cyber security implementations. Is it fine? Clear? So this is the exact track basically. You have to start with